Hello, beautiful listeners, and welcome back to Green Earth Essentials. I'm your host, Michelle Jackson, and today we're diving into one of my absolute favorite topics: the future of sustainable innovation. As someone who gets excited about green tech and eco-conscious design, I can't wait to share the amazing trends and breakthroughs that are shaping a more sustainable tomorrow. Whether you're a tech geek, a green warrior, or just curious about what's coming next, this episode is for you. Let's explore cutting-edge areas where sustainability is being redefined, one brilliant idea at a time. Solar and wind power have become familiar players in the green energy game, but what's happening now is nothing short of revolutionary. We're entering a new era where clean energy technologies are becoming smarter, sleeker, and seamlessly integrated into our lives. Think beyond traditional rooftop panels and turbines. We're talking about transparent solar panels that can be built into your windows, turning entire skyscrapers into vertical solar farms. Then there are floating offshore wind farms, which can harness powerful ocean breezes without taking up valuable land space. These are already being tested off the coasts of Europe and Asia, showing real promise. And let's talk materials. Perovskite solar cells are generating buzz because they're lighter, more flexible, and potentially more efficient than traditional silicon. Scientists are also developing solar paint. Yes, paint that can turn virtually any surface into an energy capturing system. What excites me the most is how all of this innovation is making renewable energy not just effective, but beautiful. Imagine charging your entire home through energy-producing roof shingles, windows, or even your walls. No bulky panels required. It's a world where sustainability is built in, not tacked on. We're not just aiming for clean power anymore. We're designing it to blend into our daily environments in creative and elegant ways. The future is bright, literally and figuratively, and it's being powered by innovation. The cities of the future are already starting to take shape, and they're greener, smarter and more connected than ever. Smart cities use digital technology, data, and automation to improve everything from traffic flow to energy use, and the environment is finally becoming a central focus of these efforts. We're seeing buildings equipped with real-time sensors that monitor energy consumption and automatically adjust lighting, heating, or cooling to reduce waste. In Singapore, the Marina One complex uses a green heart of tropical gardens that naturally cool the building, working in tandem with smart energy systems. In Amsterdam, smart meters and energy dashboards help residents track usage and reduce their carbon footprint. Even street infrastructure is evolving. In Barcelona, smart street lights adjust brightness based on foot traffic and time of day, and also include air quality sensors. Los Angeles has retrofitted thousands of street lights to also serve as EV charging stations, pushing clean transportation accessibility right into neighborhoods. Green infrastructure is a huge part of this shift. Picture urban spaces with living rooftops, vertical gardens, and permeable pavements that reduce runoff and heat while improving air quality. In Chicago, City Hall's green roof helps lower building temperatures and absorbs rainwater. Paris is investing in urban forests, planting thousands of trees around landmarks to reduce the urban heat island effect. Even algae is being used innovatively. London's BioISS project installed algae-filled panels on buildings that absorb CO2 and produce oxygen while creating a natural cooling effect. Similarly, Mexico City has implemented vertical gardens on highway pillars that both beautify and purify the air. These innovations aren't just about reducing harm, they're about reimagining how we live and move in cities. We're building urban spaces that don't just support human life, but actually enhance it. Cities become not just centers of commerce and culture, but ecosystems in themselves, breathing, responsive, and sustainable. Buildings are going green, literally and structurally. Vertical gardens and living walls are being integrated into homes and office buildings, improving air quality and providing insulation while bringing nature into urban environments. Rooftop farms are turning underused spaces into food-producing ecosystems, reducing the need for long-distance transport and fostering local food resilience. In terms of materials, innovators are turning to sustainable alternatives like bamboo, which grows rapidly and absorbs large amounts of carbon, and hempcrete, a lightweight, breathable material made from hemp herds and lime. These materials are not only eco-friendly, but also offer durability, thermal insulation, and reduced environmental impact compared to traditional concrete and steel. Architecture is also embracing design philosophies that prioritize energy efficiency and resilience. Passive house design focuses on airtight construction, strategic insulation, and optimal window placement to maintain indoor temperatures with minimal energy input, cutting heating and cooling needs by as much as 90%. Many new buildings now incorporate solar panels, rainwater harvesting systems, and graywater recycling to reduce reliance on municipal utilities. In urban planning, entire neighborhoods are being developed with green living in mind. Eco-villages, co-housing communities, and sustainable urban districts use shared resources, communal gardens, and walkable layouts to reduce carbon footprints and foster a sense of connection and cooperation among residents. Sustainable architecture goes beyond minimizing impact. It aims to create spaces that actively give back to the environment. Electric vehicles may have kicked off the clean transportation revolution, but they're just the tip of the iceberg. We're now seeing an explosion of innovation across all modes of mobility, transforming how we move through the world. Solar-powered bicycles are hitting the streets, offering pedal assist power with built-in solar panels that recharge as you ride. Hydrogen-powered trains are gaining traction in Europe and parts of Asia, producing only water vapor as exhaust while covering long distances with impressive efficiency. And yes, even electric planes are becoming a reality, with companies like Aviation and Rolls-Royce testing short-haul flights that drastically reduce aviation emissions. Cities are embracing micromobility like never before. Shared e-scooters, electric bikes, and even electric skateboards are making it easier and cleaner to get around urban areas without ever needing a car. Meanwhile, bike highways in cities like Copenhagen and the Netherlands create safe, efficient routes for cyclists, proving that two wheels can be just as practical as four. EV charging innovations like solar sidewalks, curbside charging ports, and street lamps that double as chargers are making electric mobility more accessible and convenient. Some cities are even embedding charging coils in roads so electric buses can recharge wirelessly while they drive. Ultimately, the rise of clean transportation isn't just about vehicles, it's about rethinking mobility altogether. It's about designing systems that are sustainable, connected, and people-focused. And that's the kind of future I can't wait to ride into. Plastic alternatives are finally getting cool, and they're no longer just niche solutions. A new wave of innovation is transforming how we think about materials, especially when it comes to everyday packaging, textiles, and single-use items. These alternatives are biodegradable, renewable, and designed to leave no trace behind. Take mycelium, the root-like structure of fungi. It's being used to grow packaging that's lightweight, durable, and compostable within weeks. Algae-based plastics are making waves in everything from water bottles to sneaker soles, while banana leaves and cactus leather are becoming go-to materials for eco-conscious designers and brands. The fashion industry is also stepping up. Pinatex, made from pineapple leaf fibers, offers a cruelty-free alternative to leather that's already being used in shoes, bags, and jackets. Similarly, apple peel leather, a byproduct of the juice industry, is giving fruit waste a stylish second life. On the packaging front, companies are ditching styrofoam and opting for seaweed-based wraps, cornstarch clamshells, and sugarcane bagasse containers. These aren't just compostable. They often break down into organic matter that actually nourishes the soil. These materials aren't just less bad, they represent a smarter, more harmonious way of creating. By aligning with nature's own cycles, they transform waste into value and prove that sustainability and innovation can go hand in hand. It's a shift from disposable to regenerative, and it's redefining how we design for the future. Fast fashion is out, and a new era of conscious, innovative clothing is in. Eco-friendly fashion is no longer just about using organic cotton or recycled materials, though those are still important. It's about rethinking the entire design and production process from the ground up. Designers and brands are now using plant-based dyes instead of harsh chemicals, which significantly reduces water pollution. Companies like Colorfix are using DNA coding to grow colors naturally using microbes. No toxic runoff, no heavy metals. Meanwhile, lab-grown leather made from mushroom mycelium or even pineapple leaves is replacing animal hides. Brands like MycoWorks and Bolt Threads are pioneering these leather alternatives, with high-end designers like Stella McCartney and Hermes getting on board. Then there's 3D printed fashion, where clothes are created directly from digital files, producing exactly what's needed with minimal waste. Designers like Julia DeVee are using this technology to print customizable, wearable garments that reduce traditional fabric waste by up to 35%. Another exciting trend is traceable clothing. Garments embedded with digital tags or QR codes that let customers track the item's entire life cycle, from where the cotton was grown to how it was dyed, manufactured, and even how to recycle it. Brands like Eon are leading the way with digital ID systems for garments, making transparency the new standard. And then we have digital fashion. Yes, clothing that exists only in virtual spaces. Think augmented reality outfits for your Instagram avatar, or gaming skins with high fashion flair. Companies like The Fabricant and DressX are creating zero waste, purely digital designs that let people express themselves sustainably in the metaverse or on social media. Thrift, resale, and rental platforms like ThreadUp, Depop, and Rent the Runway are also changing the game, making fashion more circular by extending the life of garments and reducing the demand for new production. The future of fashion is circular, digital, and deeply creative, built around innovation, self-expression, and a commitment to protecting the planet. Say goodbye to the outdated model of take, make, waste. The circular economy is all about closing the loop, designing products and systems that prioritize longevity, reusability, and regeneration, instead of creating things with a built-in expiration date. This movement focuses on products that can be repaired, reused, or reimagined into something entirely new. We're seeing refillable systems becoming more mainstream, from household cleaners to personal care products, cutting down on single-use packaging. Modular gadgets are also gaining popularity. Devices built with swappable parts, so when one piece breaks or becomes outdated, you don't have to toss the whole thing. Tech companies like Fairphone are leading the way with smartphones designed for easy repairs and upgrades. Meanwhile, giants like IKEA are experimenting with buyback, refurbishment, and recycling programs to give old furniture a second life. Fashion brands are embracing rental and resale platforms, allowing consumers to enjoy high-quality pieces without contributing to textile waste. What's truly inspiring is how this shift encourages creativity and innovation. It turns waste into opportunity, challenges the status quo, and invites us to think differently about ownership and consumption. The circular economy isn't just a trend, it's a reimagining of how we interact with the world's resources. Tech and nature might seem like opposites, but they're teaming up in powerful and innovative ways to protect our planet. Artificial intelligence is being used to monitor endangered species through sound recognition, camera trap analysis, and predictive modeling that identifies poaching hotspots before crimes occur. For example, the nonprofit Wildlife Insights, backed by Google and the World Wildlife Fund, uses AI to automatically identify animal species from camera trap footage, saving researchers thousands of hours of manual work. Meanwhile, drones are doing everything from planting trees in reforested areas to surveying remote ecosystems that are difficult for humans to access. In Myanmar and Australia, companies like Dendra Systems are using drone swarms to plant trees at scale, up to 100,000 seeds per day, with the goal of restoring damaged ecosystems faster than ever before. Satellites play a crucial role as well, offering a bird's-eye view of deforestation, glacial melt, and illegal fishing activities. Organizations like Global Forest Watch use satellite imagery and AI to provide real-time alerts about tree loss and land degradation, empowering governments and NGOs to take swift action. Smart collars and GPS tags on wildlife are helping researchers understand migration patterns and human-wildlife conflict zones. For instance, Save the Elephants uses GPS tracking to protect elephant herds in Kenya, enabling rapid response to threats and smarter land use planning. In marine environments, underwater drones and acoustic sensors are monitoring coral bleaching, mapping reef structures, and tracking endangered sea life without disturbing their habitats. The Allen Coral Atlas, powered by satellite data and AI, is creating high-resolution maps of coral reefs to support global conservation efforts. This fusion of cutting-edge technology and ecological science is reshaping how we approach environmental stewardship, making it smarter, faster and more effective than ever before. From vertical farming to lab-grown meat, food is going through a green revolution. Innovations like aquaponics and hydroponics are letting us grow more using less land and water. There are apps that connect consumers to surplus produce and AI tools helping farmers optimize water use and reduce pesticides. The goal? Feed more people with fewer environmental costs. And yes, I'm absolutely on board with mushroom-based protein burgers. So, how do we get involved in all this innovation? Stay curious, support eco startups, ask questions about the products you buy. Share these ideas with your community. Innovation isn't just happening in labs or boardrooms. It's happening in our homes, our choices, and our voices. And I genuinely believe that together we're building a smarter, greener, more compassionate future. Thank you for joining me on this exciting ride through the future of sustainable innovation. If you loved this episode and want to help keep Green Earth Essentials going, please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/Green Earth Essentials. Your support means the world and helps us keep bringing you empowering, eco-minded content. Until next time, stay inspired, stay sustainable, and keep dreaming green. This is Michelle Jackson signing off.